Delaware Valley's leading news program with Matt Pellman, meteorologist Karen Rogers, Tamala Edwards, and Matt O'Donnell.
Good morning. It's 4 a.m. on this Tuesday, September 19th.
Good Tuesday, everyone, and here's what we're following for you on Action News. A police officer in Bucks County was helping a stranded driver on Route 1 when he was hit by another driver who should not have been on the road. We have the latest on the officer's recovery and the message state officials have for other motorists.
And a warning this morning about a gas pump scam on the main line, how you can protect yourself from becoming a victim.
And we still have high hopes. Family members of former Phillies manager Charlie Manuel say his stroke recovery is going well, largely due to the support from you, the fans, and his former players.
That's the kind of news we want to hear, and we love this news about the weather getting better. Yes. What a turnaround compared to yesterday, Matt and Karen.
Things cleared out nicely yesterday.
It really did. We got that sun at the end of the day and full-on sunshine today.
Yep.
With a nice breeze. Feels cool out there this morning, doesn't it? Let's take a look outside right now. Show you what it looks like. A quiet scene out there this morning, and thankfully dry conditions, unlike yesterday, which really lingered. 54 degrees right now in Kutztown, 55 in Allentown. We've dipped to the upper 40s in Jim Thorpe, 57 in Quakertown, 56 in Pottstown. It's 62 in the city, but just 55 this morning in Malvern. So nice and cool out there, and really low dew points. They're just hovering at around 50-degree mark. 68 degrees right now in Cape May. So nice and cool out there. Satellite and radar showing clear conditions. The rain from yesterday is out of here, and we've got a quiet stretch of weather starting today. It's not going to last the weekend, but for the work week, we've got wall-to-wall sunshine. At 7 a.m., it's 59. By 11, 67. At 3 o'clock, 74. At 7 o'clock, it's 70 degrees. And Matt, you'll notice that bit of a breeze today out of the west-northwest. A little bit of a cool breeze out there.
That sounds very manageable. Good morning, Karen. Traffic's manageable so far on this Tuesday as well. We just watched overnight construction crews clear out here on the Roosevelt Boulevard extension. Last standing crews were southbound, but they're gone now. And northbound, you've got 2 lanes open, heading up toward Broad Street, which we will take. Out here on the Blue Route 476, same deal. We had work going on both ways overnight by Westchester Pike, Broomall, Upper Darby, but the crews are gone now. So both directions, all lanes open there on 476, the Blue Route. But if you're coming north of 476 on 95, heading up toward the airport, there's the arrow board. Work continues. 95 northbound heading toward Philadelphia International. Then you get farther north here in South Philadelphia by the Walt Whitman. We had some roving crews that just pulled away a minute ago, heading up toward Penn's Landing. So watch out for them. But at this point, the lanes are open. In Delaware, closure of a ramp. It's the one from 495 southbound to Route 13, exit 1, scheduled till 7 this morning for construction as we kick things off on this Tuesday. Tam?
All right, thank you, Matt. This morning, a Bucks County police officer's on the mend. He was hit while helping a driver with a disabled car. The crash happened on Route 1 in Morrisville around 8:30 last night. Police say the motorist who hit the officer should have never been behind the wheel last night. Action News reporter Catherine Scott is at Morrisville Police Department with more on the person in custody and a warning that the officers have for all drivers. Good morning.
Good morning, Tim. That's right. The driver was arrested. As for that officer, he's a corporal here with Morrisville Police Department, and he was taken to the hospital in stable condition. Let's go to video from Route 1 South in Morrisville. First responders on scene last night. At least 2 vehicles were towed, including a Morrisville police cruiser. This happened around 8:30 p.m. We're told that the corporal was on scene to help a driver of a disabled car when another motorist with a history of driving under the influence struck the marked police vehicle. The corporal was rushed to Capitol Health in Trenton in stable condition with head and neck injuries. The police chief told 6 ABC that the driver of the striking vehicle was arrested for outstanding DUI warrants and a DUI suspended driver's license.
4:30 now on this Tuesday, September 19th. Now in Action News, major changes are coming to Chester County Prison in response to that escape that set off a 2-week manhunt that finally ended last week. Concerned area residents got the update at a town hall meeting last night.
A possible case of road rage brings terror along the ride to school. A mother calls 911 on another driver while bringing her children to a Delaware County middle school.
New this morning, a look at hybrid commutes and climate. A study takes a look at whether working from home is is truly a win for the environment.
And for those who have to go into work,
Yeah.
things are looking a lot better today than yesterday.
I don't want to jinx anything, but I don't have any major traffic calamities yet this morning, which
At
is
4:30 in the
insane.
morning.
Yeah, the last week it's been every morning there's been something.
It has. It has. Major
Nice changes.
construction, though, I find myself.
Yeah, plenty of that.
Yeah,
of
so
course.
you've got something to talk about. Let's take a look outside right now and show you what it looks like. And we've got clear skies. So comfortable out there this morning. Really feeling cool. We've dipped to the upper 40s in the Poconos, like Jim Thorpe. 57 in Quakertown, 56 in Pottstown, 62 in the city, but just 54 in Malvern, 59 in Hamilton, and a milder 68 in Cape May. Satellite and radar showing, unlike yesterday, that rain is well out of here. We've got nothing but sunshine through the day today. So a really nice day. Bit of a breeze today out of the west northwest. At 7 a.m. sunny skies and 58. By 11 we're up to 67. At 3 o'clock it's 74 degrees. Wall-to-wall sunshine today. Bit of a breeze. Beautiful afternoon with low humidity. At 7 o'clock it's 70 degrees.
Good morning, I'm Matt O'Donnell, 7:23 on this Tuesday, September 19th. Karen Rogers, autumnal is the word today.
It feels great out there, doesn't it, Matt? We've got low humidity. Here are the morning lows so far. In Pottstown, 53. In Allentown, 52. In Trenton, 56. Wilmington, 55. In the city, we held at 60 degrees. But these numbers will be several degrees cooler tomorrow morning. Some of the suburbs northwest just dipping to the 40s tomorrow morning. It's going to feel great. 76 for your high today. Sunny and breezy. A midweek beauty tomorrow. Sunshine and 78. Thursday, pleasant, 78. Even Friday's nice. 75 with clouds increasing. And then we're watching that coastal low to see if we get that heavy rain Saturday, Matt.
All right, thank you, Karen. Matt Pellman checks the commute next.
Beautiful Tuesday morning out there, and while it is better than yesterday, we still have some issues on the roads. Here on 95, we've had 3 southbound accidents. This is the one by Academy, all off to the side. There's also one down around Cotman, now blocking the right lane since the fire crews have arrived on the scene. Overall, really slow go coming south of Woodhaven through this point by Cotman Avenue. Over on 422, we're watching a crash close to First Avenue and Route 23. It's mostly off to the side, but with the sun glare too, it's extra heavy coming in from Collegeville. Speeds there in the teens. East Goshen Township by Jumbo Pizza, we're all jammed up on Route 3 Westchester Pike because of a wreck there by Waterview Road. And over in South Jersey, it's just typical morning volume, but it is slow, of course, on 42 northbound and 55 northbound. A lot of speeds there in the teens and 20s. Matt?
Thanks, Matt. Why you need to worry about pump switching at area gas stations on 6abc.com.
Action News, Delaware Valley's leading news program, with meteorologist Karen Rogers, Nydia Hahn, Aliana Gomez, and Alicia Vittorelli.
A very good morning to all of you. It is Tuesday, September 19th. I'm Alicia Vittorelli along with Nydia Hahn, Aliana Gomez, and Karen Rogers. Welcome back, Aliana. We missed you, girl.
I missed all of you. It's so good to be back. Had a nice vacation, got away. Nobody needed me, but I'm back with my girls and I'm happy.
It was a girls' trip, right?
It was a girls' trip.
Take us with you next time.
Absolutely. 100%. Now we need to go on a girls' trip.
There you go. All right, before we do that, here's what's coming up on Action News at 10 a.m. Attention parents, we are going to reveal Consumer Reports' top car seats. Which models are best at protecting your kids and which are easiest to install? We have the results of CR's testing and its recommendations.
Plus, a curriculum of caring. We revisit a local assistant principal who received global attention for his mission to lead with love. Hear his inspiring goals for the new school year in a story that will 100% make you smile.
And coming up in our next half hour, whether it's annoyance at ruining an outfit or apprehension to reveal less than perfect feet or socks, it turns out more and more people are having a hard time navigating so-called shoeless homes. So what should one do if they show up unprepared and uncomfortable with the request? We'll share expert tips to avoid some awkwardness that is ahead.
Yeah, definitely something to talk about. But first, a check of the AccuWeather forecast. It is nice out there, looks nice, feels nice.
Lovely.
Oh, yeah, let's check in with meteorologist Karen Rogers in the Weather Center. I got back yesterday and I'm like, it feels like fall. It's so nice. I love it.
It's beautiful, but sometimes re-entry into the actual real world is a little hard after a fun girls trip, right? So if your Tuesday is a little tough, I'm going to give you a few reasons to smile. A sunny stretch starts today. Gorgeous out there, and it's staying that way for a little bit. Plus that fall feel, Aliana mentioned, that low humidity. Temperatures were nice and cool this morning, and we do it again tomorrow. If today you don't have a lot of time to head outside, don't worry. The next couple of days are going to be equally as nice.
I'm John Paul along with Sarah Bloomquist. Up next at Action News at noon, police in Lower Merion Township are warning of scammers targeting drivers at gas stations.
A multi-alarm fire burns through several row homes early this morning here in Bucks County.
And home at last, 5 American prisoners are set free from Iran. They reunite with loved ones back on American soil.
I'm meteorologist Chris Sowers with your 7-day forecast from AccuWeather. It's all next right here on Action News at noon.
Action News, Delaware Valley's leading news program.
Tuesday afternoon in the news today, authorities identify the injured police officer and the suspect involved in a crash in Morrisville, Bucks County.
And a motorcycle rider is seriously injured after colliding with a school bus in Logan.
But the big story on Action News at noon is police in Montgomery County trying to protect the public from a new threat at local gas stations.
Investigators in Lower Merion say this so-called pump switching scam is becoming a growing problem, and they want to keep you from becoming the next victim.
Action News reporter Caroline Goggin is live for us in Lower Merion with the details on just how this scam works. Caroline?
Well, John and Sarah, police here in Lower Merion Township call this pump switching a nuisance crime. They say it happens from time to time, and right now they're noticing an uptick, especially along City Ave, where some drivers have fallen victim to the scam.
Action News, Delaware Valley's leading news program, now continues.
Hello again. Here are some of the stories that we're following for you on Action News at 12:30. It's his third address to the UN. President Biden makes the case to world leaders today to continue backing Ukraine. The full story from New York is just ahead. Plus, the search is on to find this man who robbed the same local store 3 times in 3 days. And prepare to be scared. We're going to tell you what's brand new this year at Eastern State Penitentiary is Halloween nights.
We begin here at 12:30 with some relief for residents in Chester County following the escape of convict Danilo Cavalcante. Officials have already made changes to the fencing at that county prison from where he escaped. And next they plan to enclose the exercise yards to prevent future breakouts. Action News reporter Corey Davis has more on these security upgrades underway.
Action News, Delaware Valley's leading news program, with meteorologist Adam Joseph, Christy Aletto, Sarah Bloomquist, and Brian Tav.
It is 4 o'clock, and we begin with breaking news here. The sudden death late today of Temple University's acting president, Joanne Epps. It happened a short time ago after she suffered an apparent medical emergency while on stage at an event at the Temple Performing Arts Center. It is Tuesday afternoon. I'm Brian Taff.
And I'm Sarah Bloomquist. The big story on Action News is the death of Joanne Epps late this afternoon. The university just confirming her death a short time ago. We do expect an update from the hospital, from officials there this afternoon, coming up at 4:30. Our Action News reporter Brianna Smith joins us now live from campus in North Philadelphia with what we know at this point. Brianna.
Sarah and Brian, we're outside that arts center where interim president Joanne Epps became ill. And when we arrived, we saw people hugging outside the center. It's definitely an emotional day for the Temple University community after losing their beloved faculty member.
Action News, Delaware Valley's leading news program, with meteorologist Cecily Tynan, Alicia Vitarelli, Shari Williams, and Rick Williams.
Tuesday night, the big story on Action News is breaking news. Joanne Epps, Temple University's acting president, has died after falling ill.
Happened just a few hours ago during a service on campus. Temple University just held a news conference in the last half hour on her sudden passing.
Let's go over now to Action News anchor Gray Hall, who's live here in the studio with us with the breaking details. Gray.
Hey, Shari and Rick, this is just a devastating and heartbreaking day, not only for Temple University, but for the city of Philadelphia and, of course, family and friends of Joanne Epps. Just moments ago, Temple leaders holding that news conference discussing this tragedy. Doctors not going into detail, but saying she suffered a sudden medical episode and could not be revived.
Action News continues with meteorologist Adam Joseph, Alicia Vitarelli, Jamie Apodi, Shari Williams, and Rick Williams.
5:30 on this Tuesday night, we begin with breaking news that led this show, the sudden death of Joanne Epps, the interim president of Temple University. Epps was on stage today attending a memorial service to honor Charles Blockson when she collapsed. She was rushed to Temple University Hospital where she was pronounced dead. Temple officials, they held a news conference just a short time ago saying the entire Temple community is in shock and that the university will pay proper tribute to Epps's life and legacy in the coming days. Doctors did speak during the news conference saying that she suffered, quote, a sudden episode, but they did not give any other indication as to the cause of her death. We'll have much more on the death of Joanne Epps coming up on Action News at 6.
Action News, Delaware Valley's leading news program with Deuces Rogers, meteorologist Cecily Tynan, and Brian Taff.
It is Tuesday night. We begin with breaking news tonight. The sudden death late today of Temple University's interim president. This is video here of Joanne Epps, circled on your screen in the moments before she collapsed on stage this afternoon at a public event on campus. The tragic event played out as students and staff gathered as our camera was recording. And though we are not showing what happened next, it prompted a university police officer to carry her out and paramedics to work hard to revive her. A short time later, we got word the 72-year-old did not survive. Action News reporter Brianna Smith live on campus tonight. Brianna, this comes as a major shock, not just to those in that room today, but the entire university community.
Coming up on Action News at 11, Temple's interim president is remembered and honored after her sudden death, and a troubleshooter's investigation about a mother's warning concerning a popular children's toy that brought tragedy to her family. Next.
Action News, Delaware Valley's leading news program with Rick Williams.
Temple University's campus and surrounding community in mourning tonight following the shocking death of interim president Joanne Epps. Still no official word on what caused her to fall ill and suddenly collapse during a memorial service this afternoon. It is Tuesday night, and the big story on Action News is grief and heartbreak throughout Temple University and beyond. Reaction continuing to pour in on the passing of interim president Joanne Epps. We have live team coverage tonight, and let's begin with Action News reporter Brianna Smith on Temple's campus, where things came to a standstill as word spread of the death of Joanne Epps today. Brianna.
Rick, interim president Joanne Epps spent nearly 40 years serving Temple University in a variety of ways, and she's admired and adored by many. Now, the provost says although this is tragic news, she is really important to the community, and she's passed away doing what she loved most.